Okay, so yeah, a little partake of my life. Like, I am an American. That always shuts me down inside when I say that. I really don't call myself American. I am Native American, Haitian American, Indian American, Cherokee American, African American. If that makes sense. Okay. So, with that being said and out the way, skirt. I don't want to try to like make myself feel any more jealous or of not appear to my nationalities. Teas. So it's crazy when you multiple nationalities mix and you have to learn different background, ethnics, and things like that. That's what makes it hard. You know, don't get me wrong, it's fun, it's beautiful. But as I grow to mature, because I can't do this with my family because they're not really ethnic oriented, they're just religious strong. They're religious strong. I'm not going to get the blessing of the need that I want out of it. So that's why I can't practice there what I want to practice there. I'm gonna definitely leave that to the side, and I'm just adding my onion to some fine cut with some peeled scotch bonnets that I made. And I don't want it to be nothing crazy. I probably put a little too much pepper in there, but I'm making this work on a wing and a wish and a prayer and a love life. And I'm keeping myself together. I don't have my mic. I need to have my mic. And I need to be more focused on what I was. Like, after my shutdown, me having nerve damage, sciatic nerve damage. Let me tell you the story about that. So I caught sciatic nerve damage on the way to pole class. Going with a friend, traveling, and it's my first time. I'm going with somebody. I really go out with people. And, well, I haven't really gone out with people. And I made this challenge to myself, like, try to get intuitive with friends and females. And I started not auctioning, I started auditioning for female friends, which I thought was cool in first place, cool. And I was like, great, I'm gonna do this. So I met some female friends at the church, and we had a couple groups. And some of the them was into the sport, some of them wasn't. So I was just like, great, cool. At least people are honest. That's why I like, the honesty. So now, this young lady I met, she wants to go, and we goes together. She still pole dances to this day. I have stopped for a while, and that's why I'm making this a video, because I've stopped. But I want to get into my choreography floor dances, which at the school I was going to there, where this all happened was called Floor Freaks. And I love my choreography there. I love my dance teacher there. So I'm always going to want to go back to her school. Unless I have a car, so I will be going back to her school. And I'm working, but I don't have time to get out there on days and at the time I get off to get there on time. Because if I was getting off like 2 hours earlier before my regular scheduled time, I would be at a class. So I'm looking into classes around the neighborhood, but I'm not really for sure. I want to go follow under new teachings. I mean, I know people do the whole move around the class thing, but this is giving me encouragement to just try it anyway, because, you know, I'm not going to quit the sport. So, as that goes on, and I move on to my next setting, I want, you know, my extra critique of my body to fulfill this, because I might go back to some pictures from some years ago. I'm gonna post some pictures like 7 years ago when I first started exercising, and all my body did was enhance, get thicker, and you know, it wasn't really what I thought, you know, going to the gym was. And I mean, I was in the gym 7 days out of the week, you know, out of the month, and hours. I'm in there for hours putting in, but I'm not doing much heavy thing, and I can't really drink a lot of weed products because I'm allergic. Ooh, these little onions don't play. These little onions don't even play. So I'm trying to maintain that without putting on a big show. You know, trying to not go about it my way, but I gotta go about it my way, because I mean, what's really there that's going to show me the ropes right now? A few people, and I love them people. One of the program workers that was there, I still follow him to this day on Instagram. I mean, he's not an active, yes he is, he's an active coach, but it's for like a girls lacrosse team or something like that. So I put that aside. Like, I mean, I would have to go do that sport to keep following him, but no dummy mission. And yeah, like, he was real cool, and he was collective while I was around him. Nothing major though. Like, we probably like spoke, and I probably asked him a few things, but you know. So, like, I know I'm all around the board because I haven't made videos, content, nothing for my Instagram. I have been in a tundra, a shutdown, a coma, like.
The whole thing of hand soap in it again. I'm going to take a picture of this because I'm not putting no soap in it.
Oh.
That's why you're going to take a picture.
Right.
They put a whole thing of soap in the soap thing.
So now I'm adding some coleslaw, but I'm only using this because I did not want to go through with forgetting that I was going to have to sit here and cut down a head of cabbage, and I didn't want to. I just want to get something quick, and it's got, you know, carrots in it, a red cabbage, a mix of greens, and shredded, I believe. It's all, you know, cookable, boilable veggies in here. I don't believe coleslaw has, you know, salad in it. I'm gonna just do my best. What I got, make a nice little soup. It should come out really, really good. It should come out really, really good. But back to my story time, like, yeah, so I just got into it with my family or whatever. My mom passed, RIP to my mom, and it was some things left over in, you know, people name, because whole story, tell you the truth, I asked my mom when she was making her will and things to not put my name on her will. So I didn't want no parts to do with receiving inheritance from my mom. I know it's like, why not? Because I have a jealous family. I mean, jealous. To the point where you can't have nothing around them. And if so, they're going to beg you for it if you get it. And then you still can't have it. So, just putting the leftovers in here. And I felt as though, like, I wasn't going to benefit from that. I was going to be mad and upset. Like, I know what she did, and she worked for what she worked for, but if I gotta wait to use my mom money when she did, I mean, she could have given it to me while she was alive if it was on it. So I told her no, I didn't want to, you know, have any of her portions of money. And she took my name off of it, and then, you know, the death happened, and I believe it's my older sister name on it, POV. My older sister been in the streets since she was 20, so my older sister out there, okay? And still is, like, not coming back. Grab the moon, pull the string, she's not coming back. And I'm blessed in that area of life. Like, I could go away from the streets and come back, you know, if I really need to. So, I'm not making, you know, this is like not a false warning. Like, this won't happen to you in the everyday life, but it will. Like, you will get turned from your family by your own family. You will get picked on by your own family, and you will get, you know, abundance of glory, shame, in the same nature. Like, it's crazy dealing with family in itself. So, this is not to put pressure on nobody, because I was pressured at the funeral. And moving forward, my brother recently had got locked up due to some situation within the family between him, and it wasn't really talked about. Like, high key, like, the nigga should have been in jail. So, low key, we glad he's in jail now. And on my behalf, and from what I know, we're glad he's in jail now. Because my feelings was all over the place after I found that out. That's my first niece. And the one now is barely related, closely related, because it's more so on his side, on his dad's side. And we got different dads, so that's why it's like up him. I don't feel bad. I don't want to, and I never did, because you're a grown damn person. You treat people like you supposed to have made them, or you're they some type of help in life, or anybody, and everybody's a sex object. Because he came at me growing up sexually like that and things, and my dad stepped for him, and his part wasn't really well percent of him being who he is. But growing up, when my mom and his father was dating, his dad was abusive. This is all just like I'm telling you by word of mouth. So I'm gonna just keep it by word of mouth, because it's just on my chest. Like, damn, these people is really crazy in the head. And I don't want to be confusing. Nothing. I don't want to confuse nothing. They have me confused, you know. So I'm gonna try my best here. And I'm gonna make myself feel great, because I went through the stress of him being an abusive person in the family all the time. And everything, like, everybody went through it. It was so traumatic. Like, it was days we was just only devastated that we know we gonna be like in an argument with somebody that ain't our man, ain't our spouse, ain't doing nothing for us, ain't buying us nothing, ain't providing nothing for us, and a grown man at that. That's a grown man. I'm running around acting Ku Klux Klan crazy, okay? Grown man. And you never know what type of actions they gonna put themselves into. He was like one of them. So even with that, you gotta be on the lookout. As a female, and I was a small body female, like, I'm really post picture. I was a small body female, but I had thick potential all the time, thick potential. And it grew, you see it grew. And most of it hurt, and most of it was like endangeringly taunting. Like, I'm torn it. I'm in danger. You know, I don't have no respect for males. And it took a lot of emotional toll on my relationship practice and how I want to validate myself to a man.
Good afternoon, Carver Community. This is Mariah. It is